And breathe. Okay, I went live earlier and spoke at length about a topic that I thought was obviously meant to be the topic for day 27, but I have a feeling it wasn't meant to be the topic for day 27 because I jumped onto a client call after going live and then I realised that the live had disappeared. And so there was no record of it, and I've been scanning and trying to find it, but haven't been able to find the live that I recorded earlier. So hence me going live now at 9:45 UK time. That's dedication for you. Anyway, it's day 27 of the Alcohol-Free August Challenge, and I went live earlier and talked about navigating relationships. So for those who were live earlier, I hope you enjoyed that conversation. But I thought, as it's night time now, and actually I was debating about what topic to talk about today on day 27, and one of the topics was all about breathing. So I'm talking about breathing. So breathing and breath. And it's funny, I was going to start with saying, when did you last breathe? But obviously I hope you're breathing now. Conscious breath is really important and is so helpful when you're alcohol free. It helps you to stay in the present moment. It helps you to really relax. It helps reduce anxiety and stress. But it also can really energize you as well. So I did a Wim Hof workshop a couple of years ago with Wim Hof online. And it was amazing because I wasn't feeling very well. I hadn't been feeling very well for a few months. I don't know if you know, but I went through this illness in 2022 and I wasn't very well for probably about 5 or 6 months. Anyway, I did this workshop at some point in that period. And I remember doing the breathing exercise and I couldn't believe how energized I felt and how clear-headed. It was like this real clarity that came over me. So I was then fascinated. Obviously, he does the cold showers or the ice baths, and he does the different poses that you can do, and then he does the breathing, and he does obviously lots of things in the cold plunges and all of that. But the breath work was really interesting to me, and so I have been following a few people and doing a few classes on breath work. And so breathing is something that is just so, so important. And obviously we breathe every day. We breathe to live. But do we consciously breathe? Do we really feel the breath going through our lungs? Do we feel our belly expanding? Do we actually consciously take on board the breath and breathing? And what I've found is actually it really helps to just get you into the moment, to really ground you, help you stay focused and present. And if you do the Wim Hof style breathing and you do sort of a half an hour session of breathing, it is amazing how energized you feel. So I would really encourage you to explore breathwork if you haven't, and to just see how it helps you on this journey. And if you're doing the Alcohol-Free August Challenge, it might be something you want to try. And so there are lots of different breathing exercises, and I have a course, a Cocktail of Clarity, which really takes you on a journey and includes quite a lot of breath work as well. And so it has a few breathing exercises. So one of the breathing exercises I thought I'd talk about today is box breathing. So if this is something that does really help with anxiety, I actually had a friend whose son ended up in hospital and she was panicking and she was obviously worried about him, as we all were. But I talked her through this box breathing, and she said it really helped her. It helped her to just calm down. And so what is box breathing? Box breathing is a tool that you can use at any point. And with breathing, no one knows you're doing it, so you can do it anywhere. So I always say, imagine a box And what you're doing is you're breathing in for 4, holding for 4, breathing out for 4, holding for 4. So you're imagining a box. You're imagining you're following the box around, and you breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, hold for 4, and just repeat that as many times as you need to until you feel that sense of calm. You feel the stress sort of reduce and the anxiety reduce. And so breathing is really key. And you might also, I always talk about yoga. I love yoga. I love the combination of running and yoga. I've been doing yoga pretty much since I stopped drinking in, I think I started yoga at the beginning of January 2021. I've been obsessed with it. So yoga, you end up doing a lot of breathing and pranayama through yoga. And so if you are interested in breathwork, if you're interested in learning more, there are so many people that do it. I also just love learning about breathwork, and that's why I included it in my course as well. My course is currently on sale. You can get 70% off at the moment, so it's on sale. I've left it. There's a link in my profile that you can go to, and you can get that and see if that helps. But of course, there's so many amazing breathwork teachers. So if you want to delve into it in a lot more detail, then I'd suggest exploring further. But just breathe. And any time during the day when you feel a bit stressed, a bit sort of on edge, you want to get back to the present, breathe. Take a breath. Do some breathing. Lots of other types of breathing exercises, as I say, and come back to the present. Really take in your breathing, notice your lungs expanding, notice your belly expanding, and just breathe. Okay, it's way past my bedtime, so I'm going to go now. And remember to breathe. Take care.